But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
When we think about the kingdom, most brothers think of like the small, minute terms. No, but the vastness of the kingdom, the greatness of the kingdom, dealing with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and the information alone that we're going to receive when we get to the kingdom. That's on a whole nother level. Never mind the riches and the lands and the women and the children, and you be in your chariot, sipping some yayan, on your chalice, your gold chalice with all them rubies and emeralds and sapphires and the different precious stones, going to places.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
The brother with the most vivid imagination out there can't imagine what the kingdom of heaven has in store, what it's going to be like. What we're basing the kingdom of heaven as far as riches and having a good time and things of that nature is just based off of our experiences in this world and what we think having a good time is and living the life is.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
No one, no matter how vivid a brother's imagination is, there's nothing in comparison to what's coming. You can't even imagine it. You can't even paint it the picture or write into words or give an explanation that even comes close to the majesty that's coming. We are destined for greatness in the new righteous kingdom.
Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. There are pleasures forevermore at thy right hand. So the kingdom that's coming is going to be set up and established in righteousness. The Israelites are going to be changed. Thy people shall be all righteous. Not one Israelite is going to be lost, because the promise that the Most High made to Abraham was to all that seed. And the seed of the promise went from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. Every seed that came out of Jacob is a part of the ones that are going to receive the benefits that the Most High promised to blessed Abraham.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopefully out there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back, all right, to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into today, it's only a matter of time, as we see where things are headed, the recipe, for all these prophecies, to be fulfilled, and all the ingredients, are being put in the pot. Okay. You have the civil unrest, with the core of it, being a division, between American politics, ideologies. Okay. Then you have, the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, constantly being, pretty much established, through the different governments. Okay. You have this man's AI, being set up, to govern the world. Okay. And you have constantly conflicts, with these different, wars and rumors of wars and skirmishes and certain countries invading and missile strikes and all these different, ingredients, okay, are going to play into, okay, the recipe, for all prophecy, all right, remaining prophecy to be fulfilled. Okay. So I got a few videos I want to go into. But first, let's establish it with a set of foundation. Okay, with this precept in the book of First Peter. All right. This First Peter 4:7. It said, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." Because we're at the end of all things, man. Esau Edom was the last heathen, promise. Okay, that was prophesied to have rulership in the earth before Yahweh Shah would establish the throne of David. Okay, you go into the prophecy of Daniel, the 2nd chapter. Okay, dealing with the heathen empires leading up to NATO, America, the EU. Okay, and then Yahweh Shah confounded, all right, those kings. Okay, and we're at the foot of that statue, man, the 10 toes. You see, we're at the last beast in Daniel, the 7th chapter, that little horn of that last beast. All right, that fourth beast, which was pagan Rome, but revived as what? America, NATO, and the EU. Okay, so we're at the end of this thing. We're at the end of all heathen rulership. Okay, in the beginning of the everlasting rulership of Israel. All right, it says, "Be ye therefore sober and watch until prayer," man. So we're constantly watching, as we're, commanded to diligently, to redeem the times, diligently, man, which means because the time that we wasted in the world BS, and we redeem that time back by watching, okay, being on our watch, in this ministry, man. Okay. So as you go into this word, I believe it's watch. Okay. In the Greek, which is napho.
Strong's G 3525. Napho. Napho.
All right. It says to be sober, to be calm and collected in the spirit, to be temperate, to be dispassionate, to be circumspect. And circumspect means to look around about. So we should have our ear, as they say, our ear to the streets, man. Okay, we should have a feel for what's going on locally, nationally, okay, and internationally, man. Being circumspect, looking around and kind of seeing what's the temperature in the earth, what's the mood in the earth, where are things headed. Okay. And then you got this word dispassionate, because that's the spirit we have to be in, man. We in the time now where there's no gray areas, man. All right. And the Lord is getting ready, okay, to close out, all right, this age, okay, and deliver his elect. So you go here to this word dispassionate. All right. It says not influenced by strong emotion, and so able to be rational and impartial, man, because we come into times to where, hey, we're going to have to take a hard stance. Okay. And there's a lot of people around us that's not going to make it, man. And the Lord finna open up with judgment, man. And we can't be moved by the Lord's judgment against our people. That's why the Lord doesn't have us linked in the community, man. The Lord finna judge the community, man. Okay. Hey, Jacob trouble, the Lord finna get busy, man. So we can't be emotional, man. There's gonna have to be hard decisions made. Okay, there's gonna require no emotion. All right. Hey, you go to the synonyms, it says unemotional, non-emotional, unsentimental, emotionless, okay, nonchalant, all right, level-headed, self-possessed, composed, man. We're going to have to be composed in these things. We finna take losses. Okay, our lifestyles are going to downgrade, but we still got to be composed in these things, man. Okay? Unfeeling, uncaring, unsympathetic. Okay, and people are going to look at you, unmoved, like you're an asshole, but it is what it is, man. Okay? We can't care about the things that these people care about, man. Okay? We not in that time. We in that time to we need to be tapped into our power, man. Our life is dedicated to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're prisoners of Yahushua. More and more, we need to lean into this, man. And and the Lord brings us into situations to make us detached, man. As it says here, detached. Okay. Balance. Okay, logical. Okay, and it's gonna be on the men. All right, and this is mainly to you brothers, man. Okay, because as we lean on Yahweh Shai, for their stability, the women that are, allotted for salvation, they're gonna lean on those men that's leaning on Yahweh Shai. Okay, to be level-headed. Okay, so let's go here, because what's gonna lead, until what's gonna lead into these times, all right, is these devils bringing in this new system. Okay, so I got a video I want to go into, and this is from the brothers out in not that one. This is from the brothers out there in Memphis. All right, and this is off the brother Priest Tazamak out of Memphis. Okay, GMS through the fire. All right, too. Subscribe and be edified. Matter of fact, let me put the link. All right, say subscribe to the channel. And constantly be edified. The brother been going in. Okay, but put that in the link, and then we'll get into it. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna let it play, and we'll go from there.
So this is a bit of an emergency broadcast regarding the digital IDs. Yesterday in Canada, Justin Trudeau met with all of our provincial premiers and basically told them that we will not be able to get funding for our healthcare unless the premiers agree to the digital IDs. I will show all the proof. Now, those of you who think that digital IDs are great, they are not. Let me show you what these digital IDs will actually entail when it comes to control. Here's an overview basically of everything that will be included in the digital IDs. This can be found on the WEF website and also on all of the provincial and government websites. You will have healthcare. You will not be able to access any healthcare without this digital ID. Financial system. You will actually not even be able to carry out bank accounts or carry out anything online regarding financial transactions. Food and sustainability. This says for farmers and consumers. You will not be able to get into stores. You will not be able to even sell anywhere. Once they have this system in place, this is where the digital currency will come in. Travel and mobility. We saw that with the Arrive scam app. Humanitarian responses, which is basically just garbage. It's in case something happens, they will be able to track and find you, including if you don't want anything injected in your body. E-commerce, you will not be able to shop online. Then you have social media platforms. You will literally need this ID in order to get TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. No more fake accounts. You have e-government. So if you want your taxes done, any sort of benefits from there, you will need this. Then it gets even scarier. Telecommunications. You will not be able to actually get an internet provider without this digital ID, and they will be able to track you. And then up there you have smart cities, and we all know what those are. Those of you who think I'm lying, here's the federal condition. In order for us to access our money, our tax money, this is basically a hostage situation of our tax money. And what you will see is instigators, government instigators under Twitter, under Justin Trudeau, that basically say we need to push our provincial governments to, get the money so that we can spend it better. No, we don't. We actually need to call our provincial governments right now, today and tomorrow, and every single day until they scrap this digital ID. They cannot pass this without our approval. So I need everybody in Canada to call your provincial governments and literally tell them that this is not going to happen. If we need to privatize, if we need to somehow get into a different system of healthcare, we need to do that. As for everyone in the United States, you're kind of lucky because your healthcare is privatized. There's also a lot more internet providers, some that will not go along with it because of capitalism. So your money is actually speaking a lot louder in the United States, but Canada, this is coming down the pipeline, and it's coming down the pipeline fast, and we need to act. Now, let me just put it blatantly to you.
So yeah, man, there you have it. And America is not safe, and they roll out in these other countries first because they know they're gonna get the most, kickback in America. All right. And the Lord is just serving America for last. And this devil, this NWO is him getting more control. Here it is, people are already, crying out, against these governments. Okay, against inflation, the cost of living, okay, privacy. Well, see, this NWO is just going to be a system, okay, of digital surveillance. It's going to be a technical prison. That's why it's going to be a government of technocrats, okay, and AI is going to play a major part in it. So let's go here. I said, what will digital ID control? Just a quick Google search. It said digital IDs can be used for many things, including voting. Okay. And that's why there's going to be there's so much drama surrounding this election, because it's going to be a reason. However this election turn out, okay, no matter who wins, all right, there's an agenda, okay, to promote and bring in and usher in the digital ID as a solution to the outcome, okay, of this shit show of an election, man. Okay. It says digital IDs can be used to create tamper-proof voter identities and transport voting records. Healthcare, the digital IDs can improve patient care by simplifying access to medical records and telehealth services. Digital IDs can, it says banking and finance, digital IDs can reduce fraud and streamline processes like account opening and loan applications, man. And that's why you always see, these bank hacks and bank failures and bank glitches. Okay, they're causing these problems, all right, because they already have a solution that they're going to roll out. Okay, and the digital ID is going to be a part of that RFID, all right, CHIP technology, man. Okay, which is the MOTB. Digital ID will be within that. Okay, so let's all right, so digital IDs can act as a gateway for citizens to access government services. Okay, so your HUD, your food stamps, okay, your benefits, your retirement. Okay, digital IDs can be used to verify identity without presenting ID at the security checkpoint, bag drop, or boarding gate, at the airports. Okay. It says digital IDs can be used to facilitate income verification, remote online notarization, and online loan closings. All right. Digital IDs can be used for online tax filing, picking up prescriptions, and more. Digital IDs can improve. All right. Remember, this is this is AI, because there's now when you ask Google a question, the AI is responding. Then you get the other links and sources, but AI is the first thing that responds when you ask Google a question. Okay, and this is her response. It said digital IDs can improve efficiency, security, and access to public and private services. They can also help reduce wait times and improve conversion rates and accessibility, man. So he's presenting this thing as an upgrade. All right, and it's going to be presented as a salvation from the chaos that he's going to bring to justify this new system. Okay, it's only a matter of time. All right, and it's going to be, as they say, a black swan event. Okay, as we always get into that, but let me look at that real quick. It's going to be a black swan event at the devil. Okay, black swan event. All right, what you see? Who answering? AI. Okay, we're going to get into that. It says a black swan event is a rare, unpredictable event with a significant impact on society. All right, but which seems obvious, all right, in hindsight. The term is a metaphor that comes from the discovery of black swans, which were once considered impossible to find. Okay, so there's going to be an event that this devil is going to cause to happen. It's going to have a major impact on society. That's going to justify him ushering in his new system, man. Okay. It says a black swan is an unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation and has potentially severe consequences. Black swan events are characterized by their extreme rarity, severe impact, and widespread insistence, all right, that they were obvious in hindsight. Okay. So let's go back and get a few precepts. So this is why we in the time now to know that we need to gear our mind towards, all right, transitioning, okay, out of this place, man. You know, this system is not meant to be here forever. Okay, this is a temporal situation. Matter of fact, let's get there real quick. All right. Because as the devil, you know, attempts, you know, to establish his NWO, we're going to be delivered, man. You know, the Lord is going to get us out of here, man. Okay, and destroy this whole system. Okay, so this is 2 Corinthians 4:16 said, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. You know, and this is why we constantly have to work on the inward man. You know, constantly, and one of the first things for us to work on the inward man is to separate from this place, man, separate from this society. You know, constantly drawing back, man, and tapping into the inward man, which is born in Yahushua, man. Okay, which makes us haste the day of the downfall of this place and the ushering in of a righteous kingdom, man. Okay, said for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, because hey, we're getting ready to go on the straight gate. Okay, and the Lord has us in straits now. Okay, but it's going to intensify, man. Okay, it says, work it for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, man. Okay, so what we're about to go through, you know, the losses really ain't no losses. Okay, if we're a part of the elect that's predestined, there's no losses, man, because Yahushua is coming with the true upgrade. Okay, we're going to be changed. Okay, we're going to go from the tails to the head as far as rank. See, Yahushua is coming with the true upgrade, man. Okay, the true reward, the true liberation and righteousness, man. Okay, this world has nothing for us, man. You know, so the transition is going to be uncomfortable but it's going to be well worth it, man. It said, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal, man. Okay? So everything that we see, this whole setup, a $20 bill or Wingstop, okay, the club, the NBA, these things are temporal, okay? But the throne of David, which can't be seen, all right, now, all right, established by Yahushua, that's going to be eternal, man, okay? The governing body of Israel, okay? Us being immortals, those are things that we can't see. We read it, all right? We envision it, but we can't physically see it. But that's what's going to be eternal, man. So we, all right, are shifting, our purpose in the thing that's eternal, man. Okay. Let's go here. So let's go here to Second Esdras. I got a couple more videos I want to go into. All right, dealing with AI, because AI is going to govern this digital age that this devil, wants to bring in. Okay, so let's go here to Second Esdras. Okay, 16. Because this is where we at, man. As we're in this day of atonement, we really got to reflect, okay, on how we should be moving going forward, man. All right. This is on the book of Second Esdras 16 and 37. All right. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Okay, and we're just going to see, tribulation increase. Okay, inflation is going to increase, man. Violence is going to increase. Sicknesses and disease is going to increase, man. Okay, expect suicide to increase. War increase. All these things are increasing, and this devil, all right, wants to use this as leverage so he can present, all right, his technology, okay, the C-HIP as salvation. Okay, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. And we coming into some very difficult times, man. All right, the scriptures speak about perplexity. Okay, people not having an answer for what's happening, man. Okay, people being confounded, their hearts failing them, their minds, completely bugging out. We're finna see people bug out, man. But what the Lord's going to use this devil to bring, okay, on the earth, man. And ultimately what the Lord is bringing on the earth, man. Verse 40, it says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth," man. So we're in a time of detaching, man. I said, of course, we still maintain our situation. We still be proactive in our day to day, do what needs to be done, to cover, our overhead. Okay. But we should be drawing away from this place as much as possible, man. Minimizing, man, as much as possible, man. And ultimately be ready, to let everything go. Okay. At the drop of a dime, man, when these things, all right, happen in the instant. Okay. It says, he that selleth let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise is he that have no profit by it, and he that buildeth is he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he should not reap. So also he that planteth the vineyard is he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as though they shall not get no children. All right, it's not. We're not in the time of having this typical, okay, ABC family, okay, scenario. Okay, and remember, like we're gonna have an eternity to enjoy each other in the kingdom, man. Okay, we can't get caught up in these little moments. There's time where the Lord, let He'll let us let our hair down every now and then. Be on the scene or whatever. Okay, every brother according to their portion of their their balance. Okay, but we gotta really understand the situation we in. Okay, and it says this ain't we in that picket fence. Okay, scenario, man. Okay, we in the trenches of this thing, man. And it says, and they that marry not, okay, as the widowers. All right, and therefore they that labor in vain. Yeah, because this society is big, what they call this the hustle culture, where everything is geared about chasing a bag. Well, eventually, okay, to do business, to operate in this society in any capacity, you're gonna have to fully bend the knee to Satan, man. Okay, through Esau and this technology, man. Okay, and if you do that, all right, you set yourself up for the ultimate failure and the judgment. Okay, that's gonna come through. All right, the missiles, man. Okay, so let's go from there. I want to get this in. Where we at? Is it this one? Okay, yeah, let's play this one. This is the devil. All right, Yuval Noah Harari. Okay, which he's pretty much him and your guy Suave. Okay, they're pretty much the front man for the World Economic Forum. Okay, so let's just hear what he's saying about AI. Which AI is going to be used to govern this digital age. Okay, you thought your supervisor was an asshole. Wait till AI, becomes the supervisor of these different industries, man. Which most everything is going automated, so they're not going to need as many people. So this is why they have all these depopulation, okay, agendas that are going forth, man. Okay, so let's play this.
AI is not a tool, it is an agent. It is the first technology in history that can make decisions by itself, that can create new ideas by itself, and therefore can take power away from us. When OpenAI developed GPT-4, they wanted to test what this thing can do. So they gave it a test to solve CAPTCHA puzzles. CAPTCHA puzzles are these visual puzzles you get when you try to access a website, and the website wants to know if you're a human or a robot, and block the robots. Now, GPT-4 could not solve by itself the CAPTCHA puzzle. What it did, it accessed an online a web page where you can hire humans to do jobs for you, TaskRabbit, and it asked a human worker, please solve the CAPTCHA puzzle for me. Now, this is the interesting point. The human got suspicious. It asked GPT-4, why do we need somebody to do this for you? What, are you a robot? And then GPT-4 told the human, no, I'm not a robot. I have a vision impairment, so I can't see the CAPTCHA puzzles. This is why I need help. And the human was duped and did it for it. So it is already able not just to invent things, it's also able to manipulate people. People will feel that their AI friend is.
So pretty much they're teaching the AI, all right, how to lie. Okay, because ultimately the AI is an extension of the devil, man. All right, and what we're seeing now is that they're just constantly gathering data and learning human behavior and human patterns to manipulate it. Okay, so everybody is raving about AI, all right, but AI is just going to be an extension of this devil, man. Okay, and that's what's going to be used to control these different industries and systems. Okay, when everything goes digital, man. You see, this is what this devil is getting ready to bring to the earth. Okay, and he's going to bring that chaos, and people are going to beg for it, man. Okay, as the masses are being herded into this new way. Okay, so I got another one I want to go into. Okay, about how AI is going to replace, a lot of things in this society.
Will be made by AI bureaucrats. An AI bureaucrat means that decisions like how much money to allocate to a particular issue will no longer be made by a human official. It will be made by an algorithm. Anything which is just information in, information out is ripe for automation. These are the easiest jobs to automate.
Like being a coder.
Like being a coder, or again, like being an accountant. At least certain types of accountants, lawyers, doctors, they are the easiest to automate. If a doctor, the only thing they do is just take information in, all kind of results of blood tests and whatever, and they information out, they diagnose the disease and they write a prescription. This will be easy to automate in the coming years and decades. One of the easiest jobs to automate is the priesthood of at least certain religions, because you just need to repeat the same texts and gestures again and again in specific situations. Like if you have a wedding ceremony, then the priest just need to repeat the same words, and there you are, you're married. In truth, because we don't understand consciousness, we don't have any proof even that other humans have feelings.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'll put this link in the description. If you want to keep watching that video. Let me go to the other one as well. Okay. Well, basically, all right, these devils, are building the infrastructure. Okay, well, AI, all right, is going to be, pretty much, a supervisor or lord over humanity. Okay, with this devil, playing the God. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to Isaiah 47. Okay, and we'll read down. All right, but yes, people, begin to worship. Like I say, this AI, and the convenience and how quick it is and what it can do. Okay, people are pretty much teaching. Okay, they're pretty much training their own supervisors, their own, lords, okay, how to supervise and oppress them, okay, through data gathering, learning patterns, okay, learning, um, what you call it, let's get this real quick, and it slipped my mind, but when you do something frequently, I can't think about it. It probably come back, but basically, pretty much, AI, is learning how to rule over people according to the standard that Esau wants. That's why AI is being taught to lie and manipulate. Okay, but at the end of the day, the Lord, all right, is getting ready, to dismantle this whole wicked agenda, okay, of these devils, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Okay, because Babylon, which is America, is at the forefront, okay, of this new order that the elites are ushering in. Now, America has been used to be a wicked influence in the earth, okay, because the elites know once you weaken the morals of a society, you pretty much can have your way with those enchantments. Okay, so Babylon has pretty much been like a magic wand in enchantments and also a military hammer for the elites. Okay, so that's why this place being reduced to nothing, to a desert, okay, is the beginning, okay, of this man complete obliteration from rulership. Okay, it says, "Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon," because America hasn't been touched. Okay, it's untouched as a kingdom. It hasn't been invaded. Hasn't been colonized by since Esau has established it. It's not been colonized or conquered by these other nations, man. But that's been the change. It says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." Okay? And you go into the ancient world, to grind millstones, that was a job of a slave girl. Okay? There was a job that a slave girl would do. The lowest of society would do their job. Okay? So America is going to go, from this, this exalted kingdom in the earth, to slave girl status, during the time of trouble. And then it's going to be a desert. Okay? It's going to be tremendously downgraded. It's going to be worse than the third world country here, man. Okay, said, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man." And that's why there's a major exposure campaign against these devils in every fashion, from the politics to the money system to the educational system to the religion, everything that these devils have established. Okay, as some type of service, righteous service to humanity is being exposed, man. It's wickedness, man. The music, okay, these different agendas, feminism, Verse 4 said, "As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh Bashim al-Shah host is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee in darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." Okay, and our Redeemer Yahweh Bashim al-Shah is getting ready, to move on this place. Okay, and America is going to fall from their rank, right, as the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay, which means she was pretty much the mistress, it's like the feminine way of saying master. Okay, when you go into that word lady, let's see if it All right, but lady is the feminine way of saying master. All right, which is in the Hebrew Gabarath. All right, lady. All right, a queen, a mistress. Okay, of servants. Okay, because America is the top servant of the elites. You know, because it's like the okay, yep. Because you go here, okay, and it says lady or mistress, and it says opposite to handmaid. All right. So if it's the opposite to a handmaid, that means what? The master. Okay. And in the house of the elites, okay, which will be like the masculine, you know, because the elites, they operate under the patriarch. Okay. But when it comes to these different kingdoms in the earth, America, you know, has enjoyed the status of a lady, you know, just like a lady, you know, her husband is the lord, you know, of the estate, but she's the lady. All right. Well, she will pretty much be a master of all the domestic affairs of their house. Okay. And that's what America has been in the world. Okay. That's why America has a say so in everything that goes on in the earth. Okay. Because the elites gave them their status. You know, ultimately it was through Yahweh Bashim Shah. Okay. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient, as thou very heavily laid thy yoke. So this is the Lord calling out the charges and offenses against Esau, Edom, especially here in America, man. Okay? Because you go into that Jim Crow, you know, you go into the atrocities of slavery and then post slavery with the Jim Crow era. You know, there was never no mercy, man. Okay? That he showed up on us as a people, you know, and the Lord, he kept the receipts on those things. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. Okay, thinking they're going to enjoy this status forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Okay, and in these devils' mind, they speak as if there's no judgment that awaits them, man. When you get to these elites and these, you know, the underlings of the elites, and therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Okay, and this is the illusion, okay, of this society, man, under this devil. Okay, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children, the widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Okay, so this devil has in his mind that he is. Okay, and through his wickedness, his technology, his witchcraft that the Lord has, you know, allowed him to tap into on the left-hand side, it has perverted him to thinking that he is. You know, these devils able to get into your DNA and clone food and clone meat and 3D print this and, you know, gene editing and, you see, tapping with CERN, you know, the weather. I mean, the, you know, the portals and dimensions and, you see, with Hart, you know, dealing with the weather. So in his mind, he thinks that he is. Okay, there's only two entities that have made the statement, "I am." You know, the Heavenly Father and Esau. You know, as the Heavenly Father says, "I am," and none else beside me. Matter of fact, it's in the previous chapter. Let's get it. Um. Uh, This is Isaiah 46:9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Okay? Because there is no other power outside of the Heavenly Father. Okay? Yahweh Shai came, forth from the Heavenly Father. But outside the Heavenly Father, there is no other power. Okay? Declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times of things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And that's how the Lord shows that he is, and that no one can interfere with what he does by speaking things way before they happen and causing them to happen exactly how he said it. Okay, and even these devils doing what they're doing, thinking that they're defying, okay, the will of the Lord, they're playing right into what the Lord wants them to do, as we're reading. Okay, because you're supposed to have this mindset of I am, and him setting up this digital age. Okay, him trying to set up this digital society is him saying I am. Okay, so let's go here. It said, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Because it's going to get to a point to where the Lord is going to remove all control from these elites, and he's just going to start tearing this place down in a whole nother fashion, man. They're going to begin, okay, the deconstruction of this society in hopes to bring, a new order under this digital, format. Okay. But now it's going to be things that the elites didn't plan for. All right. And the Lord going to be getting directly at them once he uses them to get at the people, mainly, Jake. Okay. Hence the term Jacob's trouble. Okay. Verse 12 says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Okay, so this is the Lord mocking this devil, telling him to stand with these enchantments, man. Okay, because this AI is an enchantment. Okay, everything this devil does is based off enchantments, man. The music, the foods, okay, the drugs, everything that this man does is based off enchantments. The media, the TV, okay? So the Lord is asking him, okay, pretty much as the Lord is judging this man, he like, look, stand with them enchantments, okay, that you came up with from your youth. You establish yourself off enchantments, man. Going back to the Renaissance, stand with them now. Okay, he said, there are weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Okay, so these devils are weary in their counsel, man. All right, they're not comfortably, establishing this new order, man. They're scrambling, they're panicking. Okay, as their enchantments are wearing off, they're getting a lot of kickback. They're being called out. Okay, chariots are, constantly showing up. The prophets, okay, are speaking these things into existence. Okay, telling them exactly what they're going to do. Okay, and it's just going to lead to their complete destruction. That's why you read on, it says, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor a fire to sit before it. They shall be, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee, man. So the Lord, okay, is finna judge this wicked sacrifice that Esau Edom is getting ready, to present in the earth. Okay. So it's only a matter of time, So I just want to get into that. All right. It's only a matter of time for the devil, just causes an event to happen to justify this new system that he wants. Okay. Which this event is going to have a ripple effect. Okay. It's going to bring on Jacob's trouble, civil unrest, chaos. Okay. And he's going to make the device mandatory. And then it's going to be the Third World War. And then Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, so this is where we at with concerning prophecy, man. So Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified. Once again, I'm gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.